What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is having an amazing, beautiful, blessed day. I am actually back at Prive Med Spa today for some kind of, I don't know, we're gonna call it like an experiment. So I'm really excited because they decided that they were going to essentially let me try out this treatment that they have here called CoolToning. So I'm gonna let the nurse explain it a little bit more in detail, but it's called CoolToning. So essentially what this machine does is put you through a workout without having to put you through a workout. Now, a lot of people, that's genetic and they don't have like blocky abs. A lot of people, and you will meet people that have said, you know, I didn't have abs before and then I did 1,000 crunches a day for this many years and now I have them. And I don't know, it's one of those things. I've never seen mine. I feel like I can see cuts. When I do get really lean, I have to be at a very low body fat in order to see any ab definition for the most part. So I'm kind of curious. So I figure, why not? Let's see if, you know, this can help me build some abs, since I have not been even remotely trying to build abs for the past like almost 9 years of exercising. So I feel like I'm probably gonna be sore considering I don't do this. Let's go see what it's all about. I'm gonna do 4 sessions over the next 2 weeks. They're spaced like a certain amount of time apart, and we'll do like a before and after and see what happens. Let's go. I have a cup of coffee, not that I can drink it through my mask. Here we go. Okay, you guys, so I just got to Privé and I'm here with Natalie, and I'm gonna kind of let Natalie introduce herself and tell us about CoolToning, yeah. What it actually is and what it's all about and what we're gonna be doing today. So
awesome. So hey guys, I'm Natalie. I'm one of the nurses here at Prive Med Spa. And today we are going to be doing some CoolToning, which is awesome. It's our new favorite toy. And what it does is it firms, tones, strengthens the muscles in the abdomen, the buttocks, or the thighs. It works by using magnetic muscle stimulation to cause about 20,000 supramaximal muscle contraction. It works those muscle fibers that you can't work with normal exercise. Right, well, you won't be too sore at all. You will feel like you've had a good workout. Your muscles may be a little fatigued afterwards, but you're really going to be able to notice a difference even after first treatment.
Awesome.
So, and we usually do 4 treatments within a 2-week period, and then it's usually a maintenance treatment every 2 to 3 months after that.
Perfect. Yeah. Well, I'm excited. How long does the treatment last that we're going to do today?
So it lasts 30 minutes.
Okay, so I will be here for 30 minutes. I will check in every little bit with you guys, and before we start, I will do like a quick before video so you can kind of see, or I think maybe we'll take before pictures. Okay. So then I can put those up for you guys to see, like before treatment and then after treatment 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then
yay!
We'll see what happens. I'll check in a minute.
So we'll start off with your feet on the black mat action. Okay. It just feels awkward because it's causing muscle contractions.
Okay.
Just while you're laying here relaxing.
So I'm going to be laying flat here, and I guess this is kind of holding me. I'm just going to record from up here so you guys can see what's going on. New Alphalete Surface Path are CoolTone friendly. I've recently discovered.
I love it.
I'm so excited. This is going to be so interesting, you guys.
All right. So this is our applicator here. And so this is just going to lay on your belly here.
Okay.
And this just helps kind of hold it in place.
Okay. I am strapped in.
All right. We're ready to rock and roll.
Okay. I'll let you guys know what it feels like.
30 minutes.
Okay.
And so we start off very slow.
Okay.
And very light. So for the first couple minutes, we're going to feel just kind of a tapping sensation.
Okay.
It's kind of getting those muscles ready for to start the contractions. You feel the tapping?
Yes. Okay.
So you're going to feel that for the first couple minutes.
Okay.
And then we're going to kind of increase the intensity as we go. We can go all the way up to like 100%.
Okay.
Of course, for smaller frames and smaller people, if you don't have a lot of fat to go through, sometimes you don't make it up to 100% on your first treatment. Okay. And that's okay because you're smaller. Okay. And the more intensity that we go, the deeper that the magnetic muscle stimulation penetrates. Okay. So that's why if you're smaller, you might not get up to 100%.
Okay. Starting light, so it kind of just feels like somebody's like tapping on my skin. It's like really nothing for now. It does kind of feel like it's going like this, like up on my waist.
And you'll feel that here in a minute.
Okay.
But we'll let you kind of get used to it, light, and then when you're ready to increase the intensity, we'll keep going up just a little bit.
Okay, perfect. Wow. We're increasing. I wish I could describe the sensation. I don't even know how. It's like kind of vibraty. It's really awkward. Yeah, it definitely doesn't hurt though. It kind of feels like when you're at the top of like a sit-up, like when your abs are the most contracted, it's like as if you were holding right there and then somebody was like kind of shaking you. It's really strange. So it like taps a bunch of times and then it's like this like intense kind of contraction at the end. I don't know if that makes sense. What percentage are we on?
You're at 50% right now.
Okay.
And if you're ready to go up to 60, we
yeah,
can
sure.
do that. Okay.
Alright, we're going up to 60%. I'll show you guys what it looks like. You can definitely like see my abs moving. So, I'm asking Natalie, she mentioned earlier that this is working muscle fibers that normally you couldn't work by yourself doing an ab workout, so I'm gonna kind of have her explain that.
So the machine was developed with a magnetic muscle stimulation. It works, it penetrates all the muscles, but it also works the muscle fibers that, the small muscle fibers, like they call it the fast twitch muscle fibers, because a lot of times with exercise, you're working slow twitch muscle fibers. But this is developed to work not only the slow twitch, but the fast twitch muscle fibers that your body can't work by itself. And Natalie has done this machine herself and loves it. And she said that it makes you feel like your core is a lot more engaged and stable. To have a strong core, like when you're lifting anything heavy to protect your back, is super important. So I feel like this is kind of, I don't know, it's like a no-brainer. It's fun. Yeah. Why not? Yeah. CoolTone is really made for patients that are already really close to their body weight. Who already exercise, who already work out, who have little fatty tissue in that area that you're wanting to tone. Okay. And even in my consent form, and I mentioned this to you guys before we started, like literally in my consent it says like this is not to replace like a poor diet or poor exercise habits or anything like that. It's only meant to be in addition to that. It feels really tight. It feels like I'm getting a great ab workout while I'm just laying here chatting with Natalie. So no complaints at all, and I'm so excited to see the results. And I will check in over the next couple days. What is up, you guys? We are back at Privé now. It is Friday and it's about noon, and we're back on this machine having a lovely ab workout. I'm here with Natalie, part 2. And I kind of just wanted to update you guys on how I felt after the first session. So I feel like the day after, I was just telling Natalie that there was a point when I woke up in the morning and I was like sitting up from my couch or something, and I was like, oh gosh, like you know how after you just have a hard ab workout and then you just feel like tight and a little bit sore, or like you laugh too hard and you feel it in your abs? That's kind of how it was like yesterday. But definitely nothing too bad. Like I feel like I've had ab workouts that I like can't stand up straight because it hurts, and it definitely wasn't that. So it was a little bit sore, but it definitely felt tight. Like my waist feels a little bit like harder almost, in a good way. So, and apparently every session it gets a little bit tighter. So I'm really excited about that. We are on number 2 today, and I think last time we made it up to the 100% mark. We did, about 10.5 minutes left. Yeah, so we'll work our way back up to that, I guess. And just get another ab workout in. And I kind of love this because today's my rest day anyway, so I kind of feel better about having a rest day since I'm at least doing an ab workout at the minimum. So I will check in with you guys when we kick it up a notch so I can show you one more time kind of like what the machine looks like and what it's doing, and then again at the end of everything I will show you the results. Alright, you guys, so I just got out of my second appointment. That one was definitely a little more intense, I think because I just felt a little bit sore going into it, which like I didn't think that I was sore until the machine was on me and was like contracting my abs, and then I was like, shit, I'm a little bit sore. So I definitely felt it a little bit more, and it's just such a weird feeling. Like I feel you just have to experience it. It genuinely just feels like you're doing a sit-up and you're like holding your stomach in a sit-up for like 5 seconds and then it lets go, and it's like
contracts, then let's go for 30 minutes. So yeah, but that was the second appointment. Again, I'm really, really excited just to see like what the results are, and like more than anything, I feel like this will help my posture. I really just should be training abs because I have horrible posture, probably because my core isn't very strong. So I'm really happy about that, and I'm hoping that it just kind of helps my lifts all together, because all of your lifts really come from having a strong core anyway. So all really good things. I'm pumped to kind of see what happens, and I have a feeling I'm gonna be sore tomorrow. We got up to like the 100% mark a lot faster today, so I did like over 20 minutes I think on like 100%. So I'm expecting to be a bit more sore, but if anything, I really enjoy hanging out with Natalie for the 30 minutes in there. She's awesome, so got that. But I'm gonna head home. I have a bunch of errands to run. I need to go get a freaking pedicure, so I'm gonna do that now, and I will check back in with you guys on Monday when I have my third appointment. Let's stop first. Okay, what is up, you guys? It is now, my hair is looking crazy here. It is Monday, so I am in here with Natalie over here. It's kind of hard to talk while this is going, but this is my third session doing the cool toning here. So we already have it up to 100 and it's a little tight, but everything's feeling really, really good. And then Wednesday will be my last session. There we go. It will be my last session, and that's when we will do the before and after shots, so you guys will be able to see the results of all of the 4 treatments. And until then, I'm gonna check back with you guys when this is done, because I'm kind of like struggling to make full sentences. So today is now Wednesday the 24th, so I'm at Privé for my 4th appointment. Sorry I didn't check in with you guys after my last one. I honestly just totally forgot. As far as how things have been between the appointments, other than after the first one and kind of the second one, I really didn't feel any soreness, which was awesome. There were like a handful of moments where I'd be like sitting up on my couch or something and I'd be like, oh, like it kind of feels like I did an ab workout, but definitely nothing too intense. So I think my body just kind of like adjusted to the soreness. But I will say, more than anything, my posture is so much better. It sounds really bizarre. I sit at, oh, hold on, this is them calling me, telling me to come up. I always sit at my countertop just on these like backless benches in my apartment to do my work during the day. I literally just like sit there and I'm like so hunched over all the time, to the point that I stand up and like my back hurts. Like I have to stand up and stretch. It's just a really poor place for me to work, honestly. It's my fault. But all the times I've been sitting there, literally, I'm being told that like, oh wow, like you're sitting up really straight. You usually look like you're about to fall asleep over there, which is true. And I'm noticing in general, just like the way that I'm sitting and standing is so much better. I've been told many times that I have an anterior pelvic tilt, which basically just means that it kind of looks like my back is arched at the bottom all the time, which kind of causes like my lower stomach to almost like push out because my back is arched, if that makes sense. And I honestly think that's just from like being a gymnast forever and then being an NPC competitor and all these things. You're constantly just in this like posed position with your back arched. And for me with arthritis, this is actually super, super valuable to strengthen that area, to kind of fix that tilt. So for me, I have literally noticed I'm standing up a lot straighter. Like it kind of feels like somebody just went like this and like pulled me straight up, and it's just a lot more comfortable. I've also noticed, I trained glutes yesterday with my friend Sam, and my squats feel better. Like I don't know how, but they just, like everything about my lifts yesterday just felt a lot more stable, which sounds kind of weird, but I think it's really true that like that during all your lifts, the most important thing is to be able to stabilize your core. Like a lot of your lifts are kind of stemmed from your core being stable before you do a movement. And that's kind of what I tell all my girls, like anytime they're struggling with a lift or they're struggling to balance, like a single leg deadlift, for example, or a pistol squat, those kind of movements are really hard to do if you don't have a lot of core strength. And my single leg deadlift, I was doing barbell squats and reverse lunges with a barbell. Normally in like a reverse lunge, I'm super wobbly, or a Bulgarian split squat, I'm really wobbly. And something yesterday, I didn't move. Like it felt like my body was a rock, and my core just feels more engaged. Everything feels a bit more stable, and I'm super, super happy with it. I know that sounds kind of like weird, and it's really hard to explain if you're not going through it, but I just feel like tighter all around, and my back definitely feels a lot better. So I'm gonna go in now for my 4th appointment. We're gonna do a little like before and after so I can show you guys, and this will be my final one, the final time hanging out with Natalie, who has been amazing, and hopefully she can answer any additional questions that you guys may have. So I'm in here with Natalie for our final session. This is our very last one. Okay, you guys, so we just finished our last session and we took our before and after pictures. So right here is what my before and after pictures look like. We want to say a gigantic thank you to Natalie right here. Let me focus it on you. This was such an awesome experience, and as always, you guys know that I love everybody here at Privé. So if you're in the Lexington area, or if you're even in the region, it's worth the drive to come out here and visit them. And I will leave Natalie's Instagram as well as Privé's Instagram and all of the information about CoolToning down in the description for you guys to check out if you want to know a little bit more. And I will also talk about it on my Instagram page. So at FitBridgeHeen if you want to hear a little bit more about it there as well. But I'm gonna head home, so thank you so much. Alright, you guys, so I just wanted to quickly close out this video with Privé and just say a massive thank you to everybody at Privé and to Natalie for providing this CoolTone treatment. It's been about, I want to say like 2.5 weeks, maybe 3 weeks since I finished doing the treatment, and honestly overall, like I want to go back. I felt like my stability, my posture, like I said in the video, my lifts, everything felt a lot better when I was getting the treatments done. And Natalie mentioned that you kind of get like a maintenance treatment every couple of months after you get the first like round of sessions done. So I'm definitely going to be going back and just kind of keeping up with it every once in a while just to keep my core strong. So I really enjoyed it. I loved my experience there, and as always, I just love Privé. I love hanging out with them and everything that they offer there. Like I've never been disappointed. I've only been excited about it. So I'm going to leave all their information down in the description. They are running some different promotions with CoolToning right now. So if you're in the area and you're interested in the process and getting it done yourself, then definitely go through those links, or if you have any questions about it, then feel free to message me or message them on Instagram. Honestly, they run like really cool promos and giveaways all the time, like literally all the time. So if you're local, definitely like check them out. Don't miss out on all of those things. And yep, I am going to actually go do a workout and try to engage my core the way that I was when I was getting these treatments done. Definitely let me know in the comments if you enjoy these type of like beauty treatment, different kind of video things, because I have a lot of fun making these and I just really enjoy learning about like all different types of things like this. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one.